My name's Fine, man. Take order.
R3tro We.G.O repping KOK, dog. Here we are at the Mixed Breed Estates. You know, it's lovely fucking lagoon over here. You know, it's beautiful, huh? It's a beautiful night, smoking blunts. The homie Jeffy, it's good. Shit, I don't know if you can see his hand. Fuck it. R3dope.com. It's retro. My real name is Nicholas Ma. The Phoebo in the middle. I got a middle name. It's Phoebo. And I'm originally from Van Nuys, California, San Fernando Valley, 818. I don't even remember my old fucking number, but I lived there from when I was like born till I was like 12. Then moved out here to Cannon Country, 661, when I was like 12. So I'm 19 right now, so I've been living there for a cool like 7, 8 years. You know what I mean? Pretty like fucking standard ass rapper, man. I've been rapping since I couldn't even remember, man. Started off with jazz from the womb. Then I got out, I was listening to like some fucking crazy ass like industrial shit. So that kind of taught me to think out of the box, you know. So I've just been using all my like past influences, kind of like, you know, to shape the music that I'm doing right now. Team We.G.O swag, dog. Let's see. One of my like best homies' brothers is in a group called The Score. They're really big out in the UK. They did a tour with like the Pussycat Dolls, like I think like a year or two back, and they were fucking big. They had like a fucking rock crowds, like 30,000 deep and shit like that. Like he's the homie. He's kind of like, he's actually my neighbor and shit like that. So, you know, we just be like fucking around rapping and stuff like that. He's been on like a couple tracks. He goes under like an alias like called Baka, which means like crazy in Japanese. So like, you know, one day he was just talking about how like we doing shit hella big over here, even though like not like we weren't born here, but you know we kind of like bring our fucking influences from where we're at, and we just like, you know, cultivate that shit here. And like we get our shit, dog. We get the money, we get the bitches, and then we out. Feel me?
Yeah.
So you know that's team that like the swag, dog. It's just there, man. I be rocking J's, you know, when I'm going to bed. I got Jordan socks and shit. Got Florent boxers and shit. These are Target fucking cargo shorts, but I don't really like, you know, I just started rocking cargo shorts only. That's a lie, dog. I've been on the fucking cargo shorts.
Nobody's got a hand job in cargo shorts since Nam.
That's crazy. I can't even tell you. Like, I was supposed to keep that shit on the fucking down low, but like, let's just say the cargo shorts sometimes, you know, they put in the work, dog.
Yeah.
It all started off with a mixtape I dropped with the homie Mixed Breed in 9th grade. State Existence. Existence spelled like EXISTANCE, like stance, like kind of like where we're at the point. Like I feel like that mixtape kind of just said, you know, hello world, like we here right now, and like we may not be what you want to hear right now, but we're gonna get better, and we're just gonna keep on developing from that. So, you know, a couple years later, I dropped a prequel to a mixtape I wanted to name Watch Me Burn. Dropped that shit in a sophomore year, like a little prequel tape. Had a couple of remixes on it, like I think a few like love tracks, you know, just like, you know, something simple, just to show like the development that I was talking about, like in like the past project, pretty much. Then I finally dropped Watch Me Burn shortly after I graduated high school. Then I just dropped a mixtape in March 23rd called Evocative Surreal. And like with Watch Me Burn, it was kind of more like I don't want to say poppy, but it was like less, it was more commercial than it was like, you know, some real raw ass shit, like some not like super hot fire, but the lyricism was still there. There's like a lot of jams that like I'll probably hear at a party and shit like that, and you're like, oh yeah, for sure, like you can vibe out like with the party scene. But with Evocative Surreal, I kind of took that project like a lot more serious. I kind of like sat down and I was like, what do I want people to really know about me? So I'm coming out with a mixtape probably maybe September, maybe October, just depends on when the harvest comes in, you know, call that shit Grape Tree.
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean? It's just gonna be clean. The cover, like, it's on my fucking Facebook right now. It's just me and like pictures of like all the homies and shit like that. It's like some real like reminiscent, like nostalgic type, like real like whatever's on my mind. You know what I mean? It's not really what I think people are gonna listen to. It's kind of just like what I wish that all music sounded like.
Word.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Right now, like a lot of people are telling me like, oh, hip hop is in a state of emergency. Like hip hop is like going somewhere hella fucking crazy, and we need to like bring it back. If anything, I like the fact that like a lot of the like people that like fucking maybe they're not like all about the hip hop, but the fact that they listen to that shit, now people are actually looking for lyricism. They're looking for like intelligent, they're looking for metaphors and shit like that. They're looking for a more complex rhyme scheme. Like the producer has to be on point. Like before, I remember like the age of the producers, like, you know what I mean? Like if anything, they got like origins from the DJs. So I feel like producers kind of just like kind of lost their shine for a cool ass minute, and then now like people are starting to actually realize like, damn, he was on the beat, you know, fucking DJ Fresh was on the fucking beat. Like DJ Fresh, I don't even know if you know that fool, but that fool, and every fucking Tonight Shows is fucking slap, dog. Fucking preach, dog. Shit it up, but seriously, man, it's kind of cool that the game is actually getting recognition on like a fucking global, like fucking like a global scale. You know what I mean? And the fact that we can be a part of it, and it's like hella easy. You know what I mean? The homies just sitting right next to me right now. We just chilling, dog. And the fact that we getting our fucking word out, that's a beautiful thing to me, you know. So I think the game is in a good ass condition right now. It's just the fact is that since everybody can get in it, the lame people will try to do that shit. But those are the people that are gonna fall off anyway, so like you can't complain. Like I be on YouTube, yeah, it's a whack rapper, but you like, I mean, I guess you can like shove it in his face, like, oh man, you fucking suck. I would never listen to your shit. You can point it out, and you know, hopefully they quit sooner. But I mean, if they really love what they're doing, they're really gonna love it, man. And the fact that you can see everybody's love for the game, I think that shit's fucking amazing. That shit's beautiful, dog. The rap scene is fucking crazy, man. It's because the rap scene out here is like, it's fucking crazy because we're not actually from here. You know what I mean? A lot of people get their roots from somewhere else. So you're bringing all those fucking flavors and you're just mixing it. You know what I mean? It's like a mini America in America. There's like hella fucking like different cultures and shit like that. You get like hella different vibes. You know what I mean? We over here in Canyon Country, it's not as nice as it is over in fucking Valencia. You know what I mean? But it's also at the same time, some parts of Newhall are just like, you know, some shit just like where I grew up in Van Nuys. You know what I mean? I remember fucking in 5th grade one time, I was driving down the street and a fucking chicken popped out of a tree from some dude's fucking backyard. You know what I mean? I would not be surprised to see some shit like that in Newhall. Maybe. I don't know. The point is like over here, we kind of got it all because everyone's little flavor kind of just brings that shit in. You know what I mean? A lot of people say, oh, my city's whack, we should do it like this. You know what I mean? Fuck it, I'm going to pick up on that shit. But I'm not going to say my city's fucking whack. You know what I mean? Because we still get hella weed, we still get fucking hella whatever the fuck we want. You know what I mean? I put that shit on blast, dog. I can get whatever the fuck I want. You know, it's a sad fact, but it's a fact.
Word.
Like, my view on shit is just like, it's fucking different, man, because I've been going to college since I was age 14, you know what I mean? I'm kind of like, I'm not saying I'm a fucking genius, you know what I mean? But like, I was taught from like, you know, from middle school to be like a college, like to be on that higher like level of education or whatever. So like, I feel like the influences that I've had like throughout like my fucking, I guess like the main years of my growth, it was pretty much just like influences from all types of like cultures and shit like that. It wasn't just like one culture. I feel like if anything, I have more of an understanding of what's going on the eastern side and the western side. So if anything, I kind of bring like different cultures together and shit like that. Because myself, I'm not even white. A lot of people think I'm white. I'm actually Chinese and Puerto Rican. So that right there, in a way, that makes me a fucking mixed breed. You know what I mean? Just like that only. You know what I mean? Like if you meet me in person, that would probably make you want to listen to my music. You know what I mean? Just to hear what I have to say. Like a lot of people talk to me like, oh, I had no idea that you were so deep just because like you have tats and shit like that, like you have fucking gauges and you wear nice clothes and shit like that. You know what I mean? Just because I have material things doesn't mean that I'm also a person that lacks substance. And I feel like that, like, you know, that shows in my raps and shit like that. So if anything, I feel like that's what makes me different.
MTV, well fuck MTV and motherfuck the industry. Motherfuck everything won't ever be as real as me. Competitive attitudes will only cause you trouble.
I have fucking bad knees, you know, when I sit down for too long, they start to hurt, dog. So I'm legalized, dog.
Word.
I'm legalized. I think everyone should, you know, I don't think they should hate. You know what I mean? It's fucking beautiful, dog. It's just planet Earth. You know what I mean?
You have your weed card, right?
I have my fucking weed card, dog. Got the hate the dope.
Look at that. End to end.
So check out the fucking grape tree. Check out some new fucking shit off my album that I don't know what it's gonna be called yet, but on KOK record label. We coming fucking out big. We coming out strong, dog. You gonna see me on MTV maybe.
Shout outs.
Shout outs to everybody in the neighborhood. Shout out to the homie Mixbreed. Shout out to the homie Scripps. Shout out to the homie CJ. Shout out to the fucking the Score. Shout out to the Lord. Let's see. Shout out to the James We.G.O swag. Shout out to the homie Big Joe. Fucking, let's see. Anyone I didn't fucking shout out, though, you also get a fucking shout out. Everybody who's following me on Twitter at R3tro Official. If it ain't official, then it ain't retro.
Yeah, yeah. And how do we find you on Facebook?
Find me on Facebook.
All your links. Shout out your links.
Official Retro. Find me on Facebook. You know what I mean? You can just type that shit up. Fucking YouTube.com/official retro. You can fucking look me up. Fucking Twitter.com again at retro official. And then SoundCloud.com official retro.
Word.
With the 3.
With the 3. Everything's with the 3. R3tro. Some people call me R3tro. That's not my name. It's retro. Always in the studio, the way I cut it, and I be rapping on the street because I'm rapping in public. And your girl up on my dick because you know that she loving it. If you don't believe it, man, you should see the way I shove it down. Goddamn, king of this land. And if you don't believe it, damn, fucking man, put down your hands. And I don't even see hands in the air. I'm looking at the crowd, man. I'm smoking on the loud.
R3tro. I usually don't buy dubs. I just buy 8s and dubs.
No, ace and dope.
I know I just met you, and this is crazy. Here's my number, so call me, baby.